Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here, and today we got some breaking Washington Wizards news. So the Washington Wizards are trading John Wall and a 2023 protected first-round pick for Houston Rockets point guard Russell Westbrook. This is an absolutely blockbuster. In today's video, I will give you guys my thoughts and my opinion on this trade, who won the trade, and what I think it means for, both teams. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get started. So this is absolutely crazy. Shams, broke this news about a week or two ago that, we were in talks about the trade and, nothing really happened. And the GMs contacted each other in the last couple of days and were able to get this done. And honestly, for the Wizards, I thought they were going to have to give up more than just John Wall and, a first round pick for Russell Westbrook, because it's a 2023 protected first round pick, so it doesn't even mean that we're going to necessarily give up the pick. We get Russell Westbrook, who, no offense to John Wall, has been much better than John Wall in the last few years. And again, guys, I absolutely love John Wall. He's been one of our best players in the last 10 years. Really our best player, really from, 2010 to 2016, before Bradley Beal really started to emerge. But, we don't know how good John Wall is going to be this year. We know at the very least Russell Westbrook's going to be an all-star. John Wall has not played basketball in over 2 years. He's coming off, that heel injury and an Achilles injury. And look at the last 2 years. 2017 to 2018, he played in 41 games. In 2018 to 2019, played in 32 games. That is just, he's never really, at least in the last few years, hasn't really been able to stay healthy. His knees are so banged up. And the Washington Wizards, they had, the chance to see him work out firsthand. And maybe they weren't pleased enough and they were willing to move on from John Wall. Also, on the Wizards side with Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook is an absolute stud, and he hasn't been able to win a championship, and I don't know if that's going to change here, but he's a very solid, productive player, and his coach in OKC is Scott Brooks, so that's the good thing. It's not going to take, even though this trade was a couple weeks before the season starts, or 3 weeks before the season starts, Russell Westbrook already knows what to expect from Scott Brooks, so that's the good thing. And just look at the stats for Russell Westbrook. And I know everything isn't just about stats, but they're a lot better than John Wall's stats. Last year in Houston, averaged 27 points a game, 7 assists per game, and 8 rebounds per game. And think about that. You might say, oh, well, he averaged 27. He was the primary ball handler. That's why he averaged so many points and rebounds in OKC. Well, he was able to average 27 with James Harden, who just, you guys already know his play style. He has the ball almost all the time, and Westbrook was able to score, average 27 points per game, was really good in the paint, was able to score a bunch of games. Again, we all know Russell Westbrook's, perimeter shot, especially in the last few years, has not been good. In his MVP year, he shot 34% from the field, which is still not great, but it's not bad. But especially the last couple years, it hasn't been great. So if he can bring it back to 30%, I think it's going to be great. But we got a great 3-point shooter in Bradley Beal. So I think this is going to be a good duo, and it's going to be very fun to watch. Another good thing is, John Wall is not bad at defense, but Russell Westbrook is a great defender. And Russell Westbrook, he's made the All-Star game ever since 2014. That 2013 to 2014 season, he didn't make it, but he was injured for most of the season. So really, ever since 2010, he's made the All-Star, been an absolute beast. And again, the knock on him is you're not going to win a championship with him necessarily, but I just think we're closer with Russell Westbrook than we are with John Wall. I think at the very least, we're a playoff team this year. At the very least, an 8th seed, because Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, that's one of the best backcourts in the NBA. And I think you can win, 45-ish games with that team. Maybe even more, depending on how, if Davis Bertans plays as good as he did last year. Depends on how, if Rui Rui Hachimura plays better than he did last year, I mean, he should play better than he did last year because he was a rookie, but we'll see. We're going to see about Thomas Bryant if he can stay healthy. That's another big thing. Our players got to stay healthy, but Westbrook, ever since 2015, he's been pretty healthy. 80 games in 2015, 81 in 2016, 2017, 80, 73 in 2018, 57 in this season, but again, you have to remember the season was shortened, so he did miss a few, but not too many. I like this trade. Like I said, I don't like that John's gone, but at the same time, we gave up practically nothing, and their contracts are pretty much identical. Both have huge contracts, but we got the better player, and honestly, even if John Wall has a chance to be better than he was before, that again is a chance, and also there's a huge risk that he is worse than he was before, a lot worse, and he just really didn't recover well from that Achilles injury. That's also definitely a chance. And one quick thing right here with John Wall, I don't want to, raise speculation, but there could be something here with him and Bradley Beal that it really just never worked out, where I don't know. I mean, they talk about it and they talk to each other like they're cool, like they're best friends, but I just still feel like something was wrong with them, and maybe that played a little bit into the decision of him getting traded. I'm not sure. I think this team is much improved with Russell Westbrook than John Wall. I still think John Wall is a great player, but I think Russell Westbrook, I mean, the stats don't lie, and even though Russell Westbrook has been known to be a little bit of a stat patter, just look at look at John Wall's stats. I mean, he's had 2 seasons averaging more than 20 points a game, and Russell Westbrook has had every single season except for his first 2 seasons, he's averaged more than 20 and has averaged a bunch of assists and rebounds. And he's always played with the superstar on his team, so he knows how to handle that. And, he's a fierce competitor, super, super competitive, brings that, I love the player, and, we'll see how it works out in Washington, but we have a chance this year, with John Wall. Didn't know if we were going to I thought we were going to make the playoffs. I just didn't think we're necessarily going to win a playoff series, but I think with this team, we probably can sneak in there, maybe win a playoff series or 2. Probably not 2, but just depending on how these other players around Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, we'll see what Davis Bertans does, Denny, Rui Hachimura, Thomas Bryant, Troy Brown Jr., all these guys. It's going to be interesting to see. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Let me know what video you guys want to see tomorrow for the Washington football team. Thanks for watching, and peace.